This is a short video to help you understand the minimum NESA requirements for the HSC and what the ATAR requirements are. I will also briefly discuss the need for students to meet the minimum standards and understand importance of completing the modules on All My Own Work. The information presented here can also be found in the Subject Selection Handbook on this site. I encourage all students to make themselves aware of this handbook as it contains all the information on the Stage 6 subjects on offer, as well as all the NESA requirements. When students begin to consider their courses of study, it is important that their subject choices are courses they are capable of doing well in. Students should choose subjects they have an interest in and they want to study. Also, students must be realistic about their subject choices and think about future career aspirations and needs. The higher school certificate is divided into two courses, the preliminary course and the HSC course. A student must meet the requirements of the preliminary course before they can commence the HSC course. To meet the requirements of the preliminary course, a student must make a serious attempt at all the outcomes of the course, complete over 50% of the assessment task set, and complete at least 12 units. To meet the requirements of the HSC course, a student must make a serious attempt at all the outcomes of the course, complete over 50% of the assessment task set, and complete at least 10 units. Both the preliminary and HSC patterns of study must include 2 units of English, at least 6 units of board-developed courses, 3 courses of 2-unit value or greater, at least 4 subjects, a maximum of 6 units of science for the preliminary course and a maximum of 7 units of science in the HSC course. All courses studied in Stage 6 have a unit value. 1 unit is equivalent to 60 hours of study and a HSC result out of 50. Most courses are 2 units in value. This is equivalent to 120 hours of study and a HSC result out of 100. Some 1-unit courses are extension courses, enabling 3 or 4 units of a course to be studied. There are 2 main types of courses students can study in Stage 6. Board-developed courses and board-endorsed courses. Board-developed courses can either be Category A courses or Category B courses. Most courses offered at Marian Catholic College are Category A courses. Board-developed courses require students to sit a HSC examination, except for English Studies, Mathematics Standard 1, and VET Curriculum Framework courses, where the HSC examination is optional. Life skills courses do not require students to sit a HSC examination. Category A courses require students to complete a HSC examination which can then be included in the calculation of a student's Australian Tertiary Admission rank, known as the ATAR. Category B courses have an optional HSC examination. If a student wishes to include a Category B course in the calculation of their ATAR, they must sit the optional HSC examination. Category B courses include all VET Curriculum Frameworks courses, English Studies and Standard 1 Mathematics. Students studying a VET Curriculum Framework course must also complete a mandatory 70 hours of work placement in Stage 6. Board-endorsed courses are not written by NESA but are approved to be studied as one or more of a student's HSC courses. These courses do not have a HSC examination and cannot be used in the calculation of an ATAR. Some vocational education and training (VET) courses are board-endorsed courses. The ATAR is the Australian Tertiary Admission rank. It is calculated on the 10 best units for each student and must include 2 units of English and 8 additional units of board-developed courses. Please remember that not all students require an ATAR. The ATAR is only a requirement for students interested in a university placement. For a student to satisfactorily complete a Stage 6 course, the student must follow the course developed or endorsed by NESA, apply themselves with diligence and sustained effort, achieve some or all of the course outcomes, and, where applicable, complete mandatory work placement. All My Own Work is a mandatory program designed to help HSC students to follow the principles and practices of good scholarship. It consists of 5 modules: Scholarship Principles and Practices, Acknowledging Sources, Plagiarism, Copyright, and Working with Others. A student must complete these 5 modules before entering Stage 6. To be eligible to receive a HSC, students must meet the minimum standard in numeracy and literacy. Students will show they have met the HSC minimum standard by passing online tests in basic literacy and numeracy skills, which are available for them to sit when they are ready in Year 10, 11 and 12 and up to 3 years after the HSC. Students will be provided with 2 opportunities to sit each of the minimum standards tests in reading, writing and numeracy per year from Year 10. The reading and numeracy tests consist of 45 multiple-choice questions. Students have 45 minutes to complete these tests. The writing test requires students to answer one question out of a choice of 2 prompts. Students are encouraged to write about 500 words and they have 45 minutes to complete this. You can refer to the NESA website for more information and resources for parents and students. A confirmation of entry is a formal document listing a student's personal details and courses of study in Stage 6 preliminary and HSC courses. Students will be asked to sign this document to ensure they are enrolled in the correct courses and their personal details are correct. This will also ensure that students are eligible for their record of student achievement at the end of Year 10, their preliminary record of student achievement, and their high school certificate. Students will be provided with their confirmation of entry during Term 1 of their preliminary course and again when they commence their HSC course. If students have any questions regarding their courses of study or any of the requirements for the HSC or ATAR, I will be only too happy to help answer these. Thank you for watching this video.